Check 1 2 test. Check 1 2 test 1 2 3. 1 2 1 2. They didn't bring extra players with them. Check 1 2.
Are you looking to Are you looking to buy or sell a home but confused where to even begin the process? Come to the most trusted and longest established real estate group in Franklin County with Bailey Beckstead Real Estate Team.
We've been a proud part of this community since 1979 when my dad, Scott Beckstead, began here in Preston. Since our founding, we've come to know the importance of honesty and promoting a community of giving back. Contact me, Bailey Beckstead, and our team at Beckstead Real Estate for all your real estate needs, buying, selling, or renting.
Crumble Cookies, the nation's fastest growing cookie company, is here in the Cache Valley, offering freshly baked cookies for carryout, delivery, or curbside pickup. Just download the Crumble app or visit their website.
Folks have many reasons to visit Casper, Wyoming every year, whether it's work, high school sports and activities, a romantic getaway, or business meetings. The best place to stay when you're in Casper is the Come On In Hotel and Suites. A beautiful log hotel offers 5 hot tubs, a pool, fitness center, and a fabulous indoor atrium. You can also reserve meeting rooms for your next event, and each stay includes an extended continental breakfast. Reserve your rooms today at the Come On In Hotel and Suites in Casper, Wyoming. Call 307-472-6300.
Since 2005, North Star's Ultimate Outdoors has been Cache Valley's source for fun and adventure. It's here you can find the biggest selection of snowmobiles, ATVs, utility vehicles, and handheld power equipment from the brand names you know, such as Steel, Polaris, and Yamaha. The professionally trained staff at North Star's Ultimate Outdoors of Preston has what it takes to get you out on the nation's leading brands. The best deals in the best town. North Star's Ultimate Outdoors. It's where the fun starts. 777 North State Street, Preston. And a very pleasant good afternoon, everybody. Welcome here to Bear Lake, as today the Westside Pirates will take on the Bear Lake Bears in this game here this afternoon. A very important game for both teams, as the winner of this game will advance to round the first game, at least, of the district championship, which is scheduled for next week. However, for the Westside Pirates, they need to get by the Bear Lake Bears today to be able to qualify for that. And that's going to be a very steep order today for the Bears, as I should say for the Pirates, as the Bears come in with an outstanding record. They're 20-2 on the year, 8-0 in conference play. In fact, they are currently riding an 11-game winning streak. The Bears, or the Westside Pirates, 11-11, 5-3 in conference play this year, as they come in on the heels of what was a very big win the other night against Aberdeen, and really propelled them to this game, and it became a very important win last Tuesday night. We'll take a timeout. We'll come back. We'll have the North Stars Ultimate Outdoors scene set. We'll get to that. We'll talk about more about that game against Aberdeen the other night and what got them here to this game. We'll do all that as we continue on this Bailey Beckstead Real Estate Team presentation of Preston Indian basketball here on KACH and on mylocalradio.com.
Are you looking to buy or sell a home but confused where to even begin the process? Come to the most trusted and longest established real estate group in Franklin County with Bailey Beckstead Real Estate Team.
We've been a proud part of this community since 1979, when my dad, Scott Beckstead, began here in Preston. Since our founding, we've come to know the importance of honesty and promoting a community of giving back. Contact me, Bailey Beckstead, and our team at Beckstead Real Estate for all your real estate needs, buying, selling, or renting.
Crumble Cookies, the nation's fastest growing cookie company, is here in the Cache Valley, offering freshly baked cookies for carryout, delivery, or curbside pickup. Just download the Crumble app or visit their website.
Folks have many reasons to visit Casper, Wyoming every year, whether it's work, high school sports and activities, a romantic getaway, or business meetings. The best place to stay when you're in Casper is the Come On In Hotel and Suites. A beautiful log hotel offers 5 hot tubs, a pool, fitness center, and a fabulous indoor atrium. You can also reserve meeting rooms for your next event, and each stay includes an extended continental breakfast. Reserve your rooms today at the Come On In Hotel and Suites in Casper, Wyoming. Call 307-472-6300.
Since 2005, North Star's Ultimate Outdoors has been Cache Valley's source for fun and adventure. It's here you can find the biggest selection of snowmobiles, ATVs, utility vehicles, and handheld power equipment from the brand names you know, such as Steel, Polaris, and Yamaha. The professionally trained staff at North Star's Ultimate Outdoors of Preston has what it takes to get you out on the nation's leading brands. The best deals in the best town. North Star's Ultimate Outdoors. It's where the fun starts. 777 North State Street, Preston. And welcome back here to the pregame show, the Crumble Cookie pregame show. Crumble Cookies bringing friends and families together over the world's best cookies. Still keeping an eye on the phone to see what's happening over in Boise as the Lady Pirates, I should say, playing right now, taking on Ryrie in their opening game of the state basketball tournament. Last report I had was they were tied at 39 and headed to overtime, and we'll keep you updated as we go along. Well, this is the North Star Ultimate Outdoors scene set. Remember, for North Star, you can get ready for your next outdoor adventure at North Star's Ultimate Outdoors on State Street at the north end of the city of Preston. For the Indians, boy, they have one person to thank to be able to get them to this game here tonight. For Westside, I should say. And I know I'm going to keep stumbling over that all night. But for the Pirates, they really have Eli Brown to thank, who hit that three-point shot the other night with 2 seconds left on the clock to force overtime. And then they went on to beat Aberdeen in overtime. It was the first time they had beaten Aberdeen all year. And now tonight they get another shot at a team they have not beaten yet this year either. And that, of course, is the Bear Lake Bears, as they'll take them on here this evening. For Bear Lake, they come in 20-2. The only 2 games they've lost this year were to Sugar Salem in the second game of the year, and then they also lost to North Fremont. That, however, was 12 games ago, and they've won every game since then as they come in riding an 11-game winning streak into the game here tonight. They are big, they are tough, they shoot well. And, of course, I know that you're listening to Cody call the games, the first 2 games against them this year. Of course, the main guy you need to worry about is Ridge Wallentine, 6'8" senior in the middle. He can certainly force a lot of things, and they're big across the board. 6'8", 6'1", 6'2", 6'4", 6 foot, 6'1", and everybody else is at least 5'10" or bigger across the roster for the Bear Lake Bears. So the Pirates will have their work cut out for them tonight, and able to control the ball inside, and they play a very tough zone defense as well, what makes of getting the ball up and making your shots even more important in the game here this evening for the Westside Pirates. Well, we'll take a timeout. When we come back, we'll sit down and we'll chat a couple of minutes with Coach Tyler Brown. We'll do that as we the Evergreen Financial Coaches Corner. With remember, when you're planning your financial future, trust the experts at Evergreen in Preston. Set your appointment online at evergreenfinancialpartners.com. We'll come back. We'll talk to Coach Brown right after this timeout. It's a Bailey Beckstead Real Estate Team presentation of Preston Indian basketball on KECH and on mylocalradio.com.
People oftentimes ask us, why do people from other areas of the valley or other parts of the state or drive so far to come here? And a lot of times I'll ask them, so why did you drive past several different dealers to come and buy your car here? And a lot of times they say, I just like the environment here. I like the low pressure. They don't play games. You guys are straightforward with me. You don't, trick me into buying something I don't want. We take care of people the way we want to be treated, and so they'll drive a ways to do that.
Bought my first truck from here in 1992 when I was 14 years old, and been buying trucks and a few cars ever since. I'm always referring friends, family, anybody I talk to West Motor Company.
We have a good time here, We have a great team of employees that we encourage them to have fun. Play at work is kind of one of our mottos.
West Motors will treat you like family.
WestMotorCompany.com.
Hi, my name is Penny Wright, born and raised in Preston. I am your local Medicare agent. I am here to give you the knowledge you need so you can make an informed and wise choice for your Medicare needs. Call me at 208-852-2367 if you're turning 65 or have any Medicare questions.
Protecting buyers and lenders in Cache Valley for over 40 years, Northern Title is the trusted name in the tri-state areas of Idaho, Utah, and Wyoming. The staff at Northern Title in Preston protect you from unknown complications like access issues, unpaid taxes, hidden liens, or easement restrictions. Choose the right title company. Choose to close with Northern Title of Preston. Good deeds done daily. Call today at 208-852-5700.
Whether you're in need of timber frame buildings, estate entrances, trusses, pergolas, pavilions, or gazebos, the craftsmanship at Milestone Timberworks reflects our passion and commitment of building for the future. At the beginning and end of the day, it's about achieving the built environment where the truly great moments in life are experienced. We look forward to working with you. Visit milestonetimberworks.com today.
It's the goal in everyone's life to reach financial independence and security. Evergreen Financial Partners in Preston can help with strategies to assist in those goals. They will design a plan to suit you, whether it be for your family, home, or current or future investments. Evergreen Financial Partners can help with life insurance, long-term life, 401ks, retirement plans, or mutual funds. Contact the experts at Evergreen Financial and let them put a plan together for you. Find them at 41 West 1st South in Preston, or go online to set your appointment at evergreenfinancialpartners.net. Evergreen Financial Partners, your first step to financial security. Welcome back to the pregame show, the Crumble Cookie pregame shows. It's time to talk with Coach Tyler Brown here for a couple of minutes as we step into the Coach's Corner, brought to you by Evergreen Financial. Well, it's been a good season for the Pirates to get this far, and unfortunately, you run into the buzzsaw here in the Bear Lake Bears once again.
Oh yeah, it's the kids have played hard all season. We just haven't had things go our way that we wanted to, but we are playing a little bit better. The last 2 games of the season before we played Aberdeen wasn't very good, but then we kind of got a little, streak going there, and hopefully we play well tonight, because you're going to have to beat a Bear Lake team, especially in Bear Lake. It has been good to us over here, and so we'd have to play real well.
How big was that shot by Eli Brown to force overtime and eventually get you the win against Aberdeen?
Well, it was big. I mean, we haven't hit very many of those all year. We've had chances to at the buzzer. We just haven't did it. That was the first game that we did it all year. So it was exciting for the kids and everything. So hopefully we can, hit a few big shots tonight and keep it close and, maybe come out here with a win.
Was doing some prep work this morning on Bear Lake and looking up and down their roster size-wise. They're pretty impressive. 6'8", 6'4", a couple of guys that are 6'2". How do you slow that down?
You don't. You just got to hopefully keep them on the perimeter, and hopefully they miss shots, and that's what they've been doing. They've been hitting the outside shot too. We came here last time, tried to keep them on the perimeter, and they knocked down, I think, 11 threes or whatever. So if they're doing that, it's going to be tough to compete with them. But it's basketball, and sometimes that ball doesn't go in the hole, so hopefully it's one of those nights.
Well, hopefully so indeed for you guys. They've strung a lot of wins together, and you would figure that hopefully one of these times odds is going to catch up with them, and they're not going to be able to put the ball in the basket quite as much as they have been.
Well, that's what you hope, especially on the outside. Hopefully the three-pointer's not falling, but recently it has been falling for them, so they're clicking on all cylinders right now. So we're going to have to kind of slow it down a little bit on going this way, and then kind of hopefully keep it down to the 40s, maybe 50s if you can, but that's going to be hard to do. But they want to play up tempo and get going, and we do too, but we can't do that tonight, I don't think. We're going to have to just kind of slow it down and hopefully hit our shots, and hopefully they don't make theirs.
Other side of the coin, what makes Westside successful?
Oh, well, it's when we hit our shots. Against Aberdeen, we got 76 points the other night. I think we hit 11 threes. So if we can come in hitting 11 threes tonight, because they're going to play their zone on us, that, and it's going to be hard to get it down low when they got the size they do. So we're going to have to hit some outside shots. If we can hit some outside shots and keep it close, then we got a shot. If not, it'll be another blowout.
Best of luck tonight, and thanks for the time.
Yeah, thank you.
Tyler Brown with us here on the pregame show. We'll take a timeout. Back with more right after this.
KACH, mylocalradio.com.
When it comes to all things electrical, Sean Carter and the guys at S&T Electrical should always be your go-to crew. With experience in everything from new construction to repairs, service, and new installations, S&T Electrical is professional and friendly in all they do. Your electrical work will be done right. Call S&T Electric today at 208-852-5878.
This is Sean Carter with S&T Electric. It's what we do.
North Star's Ultimate Outdoors is the best provider of power sport vehicles right here in downtown Preston. Vehicles and equipment from brand names that you know and trust, like Steel, Polaris, and Yamaha. Stop in and let us get you ready for your next adventure at North Star's Ultimate Outdoors. It's where the fun starts, 777 North State Street, Preston.
KACH, mylocalradio.com.
Well, welcome back. We're just a couple of minutes away from the starting lineup and the opening tips for tonight's game. Let you know one thing. that the Lady Pirates won their opening round game today over the Ryrie Bulldogs in the state basketball tournament. They had to go to overtime to do it, but they're able to knock off Ryrie. Final score 48-44. And if I have my figuring correct, they would play tomorrow evening at 7 p.m. back at Bishop Kelly High School in Boise again tomorrow night, and against the opponent yet to be determined, as they'll play the winner of the game that's starting right about now back in Boise. So congratulations to the Lady Pirates as they pick up a first-round win, 48-44 back at state. Stay with us. The pregame show rolls on. The Crumble Cookie pregame show will come back with more for you right after this.
Franklin County Medical Center is proud to provide excellence in surgical and specialty healthcare right here in our community, making it extremely convenient to receive world-class care without even leaving the county. The best part is that we work closely with your primary care physicians to ensure a convenient and coordinated care experience. Our skilled surgeons are continually adding services to Franklin County, some you won't find anywhere in the greater Cache Valley area. Discover what is available right here at fcmc.org/specialty. You just might be surprised at what we have to offer.
In 1996, my father, Jay Moyle, started producing gourmet beef jerky in the foothills of Clifton, Idaho. Now, over 20 years later, Papa Jay's beef jerky is a staple of the Franklin County community. Family run since the beginning, the modern way of making jerky here at Papa Jay's is the old-fashioned way. Absolutely no shortcuts are taken in producing the finest quality and most delicious smoked meat you can find. Come over to Papa Jay's and bite into a tender, flavorful stick of Papa Jay's, and your view of jerky will never be the same. 10 South Main Highway, Clifton, Idaho.
It's always refreshing to shop where you know you'll be appreciated. It's even better to know that you can get everything you need, quality parts at fair prices. The team at Preston Auto Parts CarQuest appreciates every customer. They work hard to make sure that you have the right part the first time, on time. Whether it's motorcycles, farm and ranch, lawn and garden, or car or truck parts, you can always get it all at Preston Auto Parts CarQuest. Stop in where you'll be treated like a friend. 17 South State Street, Preston. Calling all cookie lovers. Crumble, the nation's fastest growing cookie company, has fresh new flavors weekly. Until Saturday, enjoy mouth-watering specialty flavors and warm chocolate chip cookies made fresh daily. Crumble is open 8 a.m. to 10 p.m. weekdays, 8 a.m. to midnight on Friday and Saturday, and are closed on Sundays. Savor the flavors before they're gone. Order today.
Hey ladies, when you're looking to freshen up your wardrobe, there is no need to travel to the big city shopping centers or the dreaded mall. Stay local and head to Magnolia Road in downtown Preston. They offer great prices on the cutest tops, bottoms, sweaters, shoes and boots, and other accessory items. And best of all, everything is size inclusive from small to 3XL. When you shop local, everything you spend stays right here in Preston and Franklin County. Magnolia Road, 27 South State Street in downtown Preston.
Whether you're in need of timber frame buildings, estate entrances, trusses, pergolas, pavilions, or gazebos, the craftsmanship at Milestone Timberworks reflects our passion and commitment of building for the future. At the beginning and end of the day, it's about achieving the built environment where the truly great moments in life are experienced. We look forward to working with you. Visit milestonetimberworks.com today.
It's always refreshing to shop where you know you'll be appreciated. It's even better to know that you can get everything you need, quality parts at fair prices. The team at Preston Auto Parts CarQuest appreciates every customer. They work hard to make sure that you have the right part the first time, on time. Whether it's motorcycles, farm and ranch, lawn and garden, or car or truck parts, you can always get it all at Preston Auto Parts CarQuest. Stop in where you'll be treated like a friend. 17 South State Street, Preston.
Across the FM airwaves, we're heard at 105.5. On the far-reaching AM dial, we're at 1340. And on the internet at mylocalradio.com. Wherever you find us, we are KACH, Preston, Smithfield, Logan.
Today's game is brought to you by Beckstead Real Estate, the real estate experts for Franklin County and beyond. By Crumble Cookie, bringing friends and families together over the world's best cookies. By West Motors, your only stop for newer used cars in Preston and in Logan. By Stokes Market True Value, with the freshest meat and produce in town. By Webb Funeral Home, serving Preston and surrounding communities since 1925. By Ralph's Construction, building new homes in the Blue Sage Park area of Preston. By Franklin County Medical Center, with the finest care you'll find in all of the Cache Valley. By Preston Auto Parts CarQuest, we have all the parts you need to keep your car or truck running strong. By Naylor Insurance, for home, health, life, and auto from Mutual of Enumclaw. By Procon Homes, building quality multifamily homes across the West. By Les Schwab Tire in North Logan. For tires, brakes, shocks, or alignment, there's only one stop. It's Les Schwab Tire in North Logan. By North Stars Ultimate Outdoors. Get ready for your next outdoor adventure at North Stars Ultimate Outdoors in Preston. By Evergreen Financial. When planning your future, trust the experts at Evergreen Financial in Preston. By Level 10 Life. Reach your next level in life with their life coaching sessions. By Farm Bureau Insurance, the Smith Agency. Don't leave the things that matter to chance. Call Farm Bureau Insurance, the Smith Agency today. By Northern Title, the trusted name in the tri-state area. Good deeds done daily at Northern Title. And by Papa J's Deli and Jerky in Clifton. This broadcast is made possible through an agreement between Preston Broadcasting, LLC, and Westside High School Athletics, and is a production of Preston Broadcasting, LLC. This game is intended for the private, non-commercial use of our audience. Any rebroadcast or reproduction of this broadcast without express written consent of Preston Broadcasting, LLC is strictly prohibited.
We all have those times in life where having insurance has been a great comfort in helping to make a bad situation better. Naylor Insurance takes pride in being that friend there to help you when you need it the most. Serving the community since 1978, Naylor Insurance is proud to represent a number of carriers to fit your insurance needs through Mutual of Enumclaw. Stop by our new location, 223 North State Street in Preston.
In 1996, my father, Jay Moyle, started producing gourmet beef jerky in the foothills of Clifton, Idaho. Now, over 20 years later, Papa J's Beef Jerky is a staple of the Franklin County community. Family run since the beginning, the modern way of making jerky here at Papa J's is the old-fashioned way. Absolutely no shortcuts are taken in producing the finest quality and most delicious smoked meat you can find. Come over to Papa J's and bite into a tender, flavorful stick of Papa J's, and your view of jerky will never be the same. 10 South Main Highway, Clifton, Idaho.
People often...
Folks have many reasons to...
Webb Funeral Home is proud to be the leading provider of funeral services in northern Cache Valley, including southeast Idaho, for almost 100 years. We are a full-service mortuary offering the highest quality services with very affordable pricing. We have plans to meet everyone's budget, from traditional funeral services to graveside services and cremation options. We gladly provide free insurance coverage review, quality headstones and monuments, as well as funeral transcriptions. Let us answer any questions you might have by calling us at 208-852-0533. Webb Funeral Home, a trusted name in funeral service since 1925.
All right, welcome back here to Westside High, or I should say to Bear Lake High School, as announcing the starting lineups onto the floor here this evening. As for the Pirates, as they turn the lights off, and I can't see my notes anymore. For the Pirates, it is the starters: Eli Brown, Colby Bowles, Cash Wade, Owen Nielsen, and Dylan Ralphs getting the start tonight as well. For the Bears from Bear Lake, it's Tyler Braresford, the 5'10 senior. Also starting will be Brady Scholes. He is a senior as well. Measures in at 5 feet 11 inches. Tyson Neal, the senior, 6'1". And it'll be Bryson Crane, a 6'4" junior. And finally starting, it'll be Keaton Carlson, a 6'2" senior. So they start four seniors across the board, as we are just about ready to get this game started. Waiting for them to bring the lights back up here. And I want to welcome everyone who is watching or listening to the girls. The Lady Pirates pick up a win at state, 48-44 over the Ryrie Bulldogs. It was a close game right down to the wire. Foul shots made it as Barzee made a foul shot with 0.5 seconds left to seal the victory. So congratulations to the Lady Pirates. Welcome for all those who join us here at Bear Lake, and we're underway as the Bears win the opening tap. Controlled there by Brady Scholes as he brings it across midcourt, goes over on the left side there to Tyler Beresford. Now back up tight, back to Beresford on the left side, takes a three, no good, big high bounce, and it's Dylan Rouse who pulled down the rebound. Backcourt pressure after the missed shot as it's Bowles trying to get out of the backcourt, finally gives it off to Rouse, quickly up into the front court. They hold it there, back outside as it comes over there to Brown. Eli doesn't take the shot, gives it off to Bowles, who will, and drills the three. Kobe Bowles hits the three-pointer, and Westside is on the board first. As once again the Bears come up into the front court. Scholes on the right side, bounce it down low into the corner as Carlson has it. Skip pass back over onto the left side. Hold it there, it comes back to Beresford in the corner. Beresford again skips it back across the top of the defense to Scholes. Back to Neal, back to Scholes again. Free throw line extended right. Neal has it back to the top of the key, back to Scholes as they probe, looking for a crack in that tough zone defense by the Pirates as the shot from three is no good. Rebound comes off to Westside, and they try to get it up the court quickly. The pass off the hands of Cash Wade and goes out of bounds. So it stays 3-0 with the Pirates on top about a minute and a half into the game. Dan Hubbard here with you from Bear Lake High School. John Beverly back in the studio. Comes back to Neal, top of the key. Get it inside to Carlson. Back in the corner to Beresford. Drives the baseline. Lets one man fly by and then gets the easy layup. Tyler Beresford makes it 3-2. Westside still leading as it's Bowles to kind of weave his way through, try to get it up into the front court, and then throws it away as he tried to throw it to Brown. The pass went behind him and out of bounds. So a turnover as it will come back over to the Bears again. As Bear Lake has it. Scholes top of the key as he is Beresford plays catch again. Neal for a three from the left corner. It's way too long, and chasing it down was Rouse in the corner. Almost a double dribble there in the backcourt by Bowles to get it up into the front court. Gives it off to Brown, back to Bowles. Bad pass, however, it's rolls there to the feet of Rouse, and Rouse able to get it back down low and get it to Cash Wade for the layup, and it's 5-2. Westside leads on the Les Schwab Tire Logan North scoreboard. Up top, Neal wants to drive, pulls up at the left elbow. That's no good. Rebound inside is going to be knocked away. Crane had it, but Westside knocked it away from behind, and it's going to stay with the Bears in the front court underneath their own basket. As they lob it in, they get it inside. Crane can't get a shot, so he'll get it back outside, back to Carlson again. Carlson back to Beresford, free throw line extended right. Back up top to Carlson, wants to drive, throws it over in the corner, back to Scholl. Scholl comes back to Beresford as they really work the clock as it comes back out top to Crane. And speaking of clock, there is no shot clock here, so they can take as much time as they want to get a shot. Scholl again as they pull the defense back out. Comes back outside. This is Neal for three and hit it. Tyson Neal hits the three, and we're tied at 5. So 5-5 as here's Westside back up in the front court as it comes to Rouse near the timeline. He drives all the way. Layup is no good. Neal has the rebound there. He'll push all the way. Coming up the floor, gets it over on the left side to Crane. Back all the way out top again as he comes back to Carlson. as they slow it down again. Get it inside. The shot is up and no good, but a foul as Crane could not get the shot to fall. Foul goes on Dylan Ralphs. That'll be his first. It's a shooting foul, so Keaton Carlson is going to go to the free throw line to shoot a pair, and the first one is good. Tonight's game brought to you by Northern Title, the trusted name in the tri-state area. Good deeds done daily is what they do. Call today at 208-852-5700. So Crane makes the first. That will give Bear Lake their first lead of the night. He makes them both. Crane has two, and it's 7-5 on the Les Schwab Tire Logan North scoreboard as Bear Lake has their first lead. Another turnover, a bad pass. Nielsen kind of threw the bounce pass into somebody's feet, and they get it back up in the front court. Does Bear Lake. Here's a three-pointer up, no good on the shot by Carlson, and a foul on the rebound. I'm going to say they wrapped their arms around someone, and it was Garrett Robinson was going to get called for the foul. That's two team fouls here early on here against Westside, as Dylan Ralphs is going to come out and come to the bench. So Ralphs out as three-pointer there put up. That's too long by Scholl. Another rebound inside for Bear Lake as Crane had it once and tries to go back up, and he's fouled again. So the foul goes, I believe that is Yvonne Campal, wearing number 23. We don't have a 23 on our roster. First was free throw by Crane was no good. Second one is good. So Crane with three in the game gives Bear Lake a 3-point lead at 8-5. Comes up to Campal at the midcourt stripe. Drives all the way to the hoop. Can't get it to go down. Rebound is off, taken there by Scholl. Missed opportunity again for the Pirates. Inside, Crane, short jumper, no good. As the rebound's pulled down by Garrett Robertson. Robinson gives it off there to Bowles, up into the front court, back to Robinson. Kick it off in the right corner. One bounce dribble, handed back there as he hands it back to Robinson. His three-pointer is no good there. As the rebound is off to Neal, almost had it stripped, but Neal able to give it off and give it back to Carlson as they get it back in the front court. Back to Neal, now back over on the right side to Scholl. Tries to cut inside, lost the ball. Taken away there by Bowles. Bowles gets it up into the front court as it's to Nielsen. Bounce it down low. Nice pass, but the rebound, the layup won't go down for Wade, and it stays 8-5. 3 minutes to play here in the quarter. Three-pointer from the left side again, put up there by Scholl. That's no good. Rebound to Crane, lay it up and in. Crane's got 5, and it's a 10-5 Bear Lake lead on the Les Schwab Tire Logan North scoreboard. Back up into the front court. Bowles. Back to Nielsen from the left corner. That's no good. Tap there by Wade. Picked up again by Nielsen and goes back down in the corner. Back to Bowles again, who dribbles it back out to the top of the key. Looks to set up the offense on the left-right side. He comes there to Robinson. Free throw line extended. Work it all the way back down again. Back to Campal. His layup no good again. You know, Westside would have a lead if they could get the layups to go down, but they're not falling. As quickly, here comes Bear Lake again, back up into the front court. They'll hold it up high. But Beresford gives it off over on the left side to Scholl. Now Beresford gets it back, comes back over in front of the west side bench. Back to Neal here on the right side, right in front of us. And we got a reach-in foul, I believe. And ball's gonna stay with the Bears. So basically have a hockey line change here for Westside, 4 in, 4 out. As they replace just about everybody on the floor. Ball comes in. Beresford looks at a three, no good. That's tapped by Wallentine, and it's controlled by the Pirates. And trying to get the ball out was Brown, and Brown traveled trying to make the pass. A Bear Lake player flashed right in front of him as he was stopping his dribble. And in doing so, he moved both feet to try to throw the pass, and you can't do that. So Rhett Lloyd into the game for Bear Lake. Back to the top of the key. It comes to Beresford. Neal has it from the left corner. Three is good again. Tyson Neal with a pair of threes here in the first quarter, and it's 13-5. Bear Lake leads. Neal has an interception and gets the ball right back. Back outside. That is Crane for three. That's no good. As Brown able to chase the ball down in the corner. Quickly try to get it up the court to Brown. And coming over is Wallentyne to tap the ball away. And the ball will belong to the Pirates in the baseline front court with 1:11 to play here in the first quarter. 13-5. The Bears on top. As Westside will get the ball back in, they line up along the side of the right side of the key. In the corner for three-pointer from there. That's put up by Robinson, short. Wallentyne has the rebound for Bear Lake. Up into the front court, it comes back to Carlson. Kick it back outside, back to Lloyd. Lloyd comes back to Scholl. Scholl back out top again. To Lloyd, now back to Scholl. Kick it back over. Neal's got another three from the left side. That's no good. Off the hands of Wallentyne and out of bounds. First quarter of tonight's game brought to you by Northern Title, the trusted name in the tri-state area. Call them at 208-852-5700. Under a minute to play here in the first quarter. As Lake Westside trailing by 8 in the game. Try to get it across the timeline, which they do, as it comes to Robinson driving down the middle. A little off-balance runner, no. Put back, no. While Wallentyne has it, the big 6'8" kid in the middle. Gets it off to Lloyd, and a foul way away from the basket. Dylan Ralphs with a foul way out away from the basket out near the timeline. And for Ralphs, that's his second foul. And fourth on the team, and they're yet to call one tonight against Bear Lake. No fouls at all so far here in the first quarter, and there's only 25 seconds to play. They get it into Scholl. He'll hold it. Come over to Lloyd. Free throw line extended right. They whip it over onto the left side. Back over there to Neal. Now back to Scholl again, top of the key. Clock runs down to 12. Now down to 10 as they hold it at the top of the key. Still running down to 7. 6. Back over to Neal. Wants to take a shot, doesn't. As it comes back to Scholl, he's got to force one to beat the clock, no good. Wallentyne with the rebound, can't get the shot off, and that's the way the first quarter will end. As here in the first quarter tonight, it was the Bear Lake Bears really dominating the boards and the shooting in the first quarter as they lead 13-5 on this Bailey Beckstead presentation of Preston Indian of Westside Pirate basketball. I'm sorry. As we'll be right back right after this.
Whether you're in need of timber frame buildings, estate entrances, trusses, pergolas, pavilions, or gazebos, the craftsmanship at Milestone Timberworks reflects our passion and commitment of building for the future. At the beginning and end of the day, it's about achieving the built environment where the truly great moments in life are experienced. We look forward to working with you. Visit milestonetimberworks.com today.
There's no better family activity than a night out at the movies. Worm Creek Opera House Theater on State Street in Preston is your local home for first-run family movies. The historic theater offers top-flight comfort, the coolest refreshments, and quality entertainment, all at family prices. Stop by the Worm Creek Opera House at 70 South State Street in downtown Preston. For tickets, show times, and a list of upcoming attractions, go to wormcreek.org. Westside has the ball to start the second quarter here tonight as they trail by 8. Comes down in the corner as Graves just into the game. Missed his initial shot. They get it back to Moser. Moser can't get a shot. Back to Brown. Eli brings it back to the top of the key as it comes back to Robinson. He'll shoot for 3 from the right side and hit it. Garrett Robinson hits a 3. It makes it a 13-8 game as they crawl back into it as they're now only down by 5 on the Les Schwab Tire Logan North scoreboard. They, of course, being the Westside Pirates. Back over on the left side, it comes to Crane. Swing it back over here on the near side, back to Lloyd. Back out top, Scholl for 3, good. Boy, Coach Brown talked about in our pregame visit how well they shoot. And they have really shot the lights out so far here in the first half. as high off the board, and a foul on the rebound, as the foul is going to go against Reddick Graves on the rebound against Preston for Westside. That's their 4th of the game and the 1st against Graves. Moser's going to come out as Colby Bowles back into the game. Also Cash Wade back into the game, getting a short breather after through the timeout. As it comes back to Carlson, kick it back in the corner. Lloyd's got a 3. That's no good. As Valentine's got the rebound, kicks it back out. Another quick shot put up there by Scholl. That's no good. And the rebound is off to Westside. As bringing the ball back up into the front court is Bowles. Bowles gives it off to Brown. Back to Bowles now, top of the key. Back on the left side to Brown. Down low on the baseline, it goes back to Graves. They work it all the way back around now to the right side. Back out top, back to Bowles, and it's tapped out of bounds as Scholl got a hand on it. And we'll have a replacement as Graves is going to come back out. And I believe that, again, that's Ivan Kapal back into the game wearing 23. So here comes Bowles, whips it down low, just pass was deflected, goes off the bottom of the backboard, comes back to Brown, and Brown is a blocking foul down low as Brown dished the pass off. Carlson was standing right in front of him, and it's a blocking foul on Keaton Carlson. The first foul of the game called against Bear Lake, some almost 10 minutes into the game. So 1 foul against the Bears, 5 against the Pirates with 5:59 to play here in the first half. As the pass comes into Brown. Into the left corner it goes to Robinson. Can't get a shot, give it back to Brown. Back outside to Bowles. Back to Brown again. Inside the pass goes to Wade. Turnaround jumper from 12 is good. So Wade hits it. That shot makes it 16-10. Bear Lake with the lead on the Les Schwab Tire Logan North scoreboard. Crane in the right corner, can't get a shot. Whips it all the way back around. Back over on the right side to Lloyd. He'll give it back to Scholl. Back to Lloyd. Looks inside, can't go there. Back to Scholl again. Bounce pass comes to the elbow to Carlson. 1 bounce dribble. He'll kick it back in the left corner again. 3-pointer by Neal. In and out, stays out. As the Pirates have the rebound, as Bowles will bring it back up into the front court. Comes over on the left side, back to Brown. Back across the top of the key. Swing it all the way down into the corner. 3-pointer from there by Robinson. That's no good. Good rebound inside, and they go back up. No shot as the foul is on the floor, apparently. It'd be a holding foul called against Bryson Crane. That'll be his first and the second here against Bear Lake in the first half. Tyler Beresford back into the game as Brady Scholl will leave. As Westside will have the ball out underneath their own basket as they square up around the key, and the inbounds pass comes into Kapal. Around to Bowles, bad pass as Robinson had to go chase it, and he threw it away. Again, here comes the Bears back the other way. Beresford 2-on-1 down low. Well, that certainly looked like a travel as they get it down to Lloyd, back to Beresford. Can't get a shot. Lloyd picks up the loose ball, and he'll pull it back up and set up the offense again as they get it all the way back over into the left corner. Crane has it there. Back out as it comes to Neal. Neal again back to Lloyd in the right corner. Still can't get a shot. Neal again back to Lloyd. Back to Neal on the left side. Free throw line extended. Popping back up to the elbow is Carlson. Neal with a 3 from the left corner. Good again. Neal's got 3 threes, and it's a 9-point lead. 19-10 halfway through the quarter on the Les Schwab Tire Logan North scoreboard. Ball into the front court for the Pirates. As the little bounce pass there comes to Wade. His shot from about 12 is no good. And what do we got? We get the ball staying with Westside as we had bodies all over the place. Last touch by Bear Lake. 3:58 to play here in the second quarter. Tonight's game brought to you by Webb Funeral Home, serving Preston and the surrounding communities since 1925. And by Naylor Insurance. Stop by and see how much you can save with Mutual of Enumclaw at 223 North State Street in Preston. They get the ball down low as it comes into Ralphs, and then Ralphs tried to dribble, and the ball bounced off the foot there of Keaton Carlson and goes out of bounds. So it'll stay with Westside, down by 9 as they bring it in from the baseline. They're in the front court. Bowles tries to get it in and does. Comes back to Brown. His three is good again. Eli Brown with his first three of tonight's game cuts the lead down to 19-13. As Bear Lake has had the lead now probably for the most of the last 8 or 9 minutes. Beresford back to Neal. Kick it inside, back outside now. Lloyd takes a three and hits that. Lloyd hits his first three of the game and the lead back to 9 again, 22-13 on the Logan North Les Schwab Tire scoreboard. And a blocking foul as Westside tried to take the ball down the sideline, and stepping in front was Tyson Neal and drew the foul, his first and the team's third. So Westside will bring it in from the far sideline as it comes into Bowles. Bowles, whoops, tried to get it back over to Brown. Eli wasn't looking, finally was able to save it before it goes out of bounds. And they go baseline, and Ralph's pass was kicked out of bounds, so it stays with the Pirates. 3:04 to play. Again, they'll line up in that little picket line formation right along the right side of the key. As they get the ball into motion, it comes into Brown, almost foul going up. They don't call anything. Rebound is off to Rouse, and Dylan Rouse able to put it back in. 22-15. Bear Lake still leads here on the Les Schwab Tire Logan North scoreboard. It's a 7-point game. Kick it back outside to Scholl. Free throw line extended right. Back out top to Neal. Back to Scholl again on the right side. Holds it up over his head. Gets it into Carlson. Just about in the paint. Back outside, back to Neal. Carlson pops back up to the top of the key to receive the pass. Beresford for three from the left corner. Needs a bounce and gets it as it falls in. Beresford's got 5. It's a 10-point lead, 25-15 on the Les Schwab Tire Logan North scoreboard. Bowles has it into the front court there for the Pirates. Back down low to Ralphs. Up and over his man. That's no good. Rebound is inside. Put it back up. No shot. They're going to say the foul was on the floor as the shot by Wade was nullified by the officials as the foul goes against Bryson Crane. That's his second and just the fourth now against the Bear Lake Bears. Wallenstein will be back in next time the ball's dead for the Bears. As coming to get the ball was Bowles after the inbound pass as they stand and hold it. 2:03 to play here in the first half. Bear Lake leads by 10. Bowles holds it back up top. Nielsen back to Bowles on the left side. Look inside, nothing there. To Ralphs down on the left baseline. Dillon tries to drive, goes around his man, runs into another, pushes a man away with the forearms, what the crowd's reacting to. There was no call as it comes back to Nielsen. Back to Brown again at the top of the key, hands the ball to Bowles. 1:35 to play here in the half. As Bowles will bring it around back to the right side on the angle right. Gives it off back to Nielsen, and a charging violation against Nielsen. Nope. Offensive foul is going to go against Ralphs, and that's his third foul. Thought they're going to call it on the. Could have gone as an illegal screen, but they call it a charging foul, a personal foul, a offensive foul. And for Dylan Rouse, that's 3 and 6 now against the Pirates. Still 25-15, 1:20 to play here in the first half. Ball back to the Bears as it's Carlson all the way out near the timeline. Gets it back as it comes back to Neal. Wants to drive. Throws it behind the cutting Scholes and out of bounds. So the bad pass goes into the West Side bench. And West Side will get the ball back again. As Bowles pressured in the backcourt there by Beresford, who takes it away off the glass and in. Nobody came to help in the backcourt as Beresford had his man one-on-one and took the ball away. Up in the front court, Brown has it, drives down the middle, little spin move, doesn't shoot as he kicks it off to Cash Wade, and Wade able to hit the little 6-foot jumper. Still a 10-point game, 27-17. The three-pointer by Carlson short. Brown has to go back and get it. 36 seconds to play in the first half. as Bowles back up in the front court. He comes back to Brown, stops at the free throw line, kicks it back outside, now gets it back. Bowles now top of the key, works there against Beresford, almost reached in and almost stole it like he did a minute ago at the other end of the floor. 18 seconds left in the quarter. Nielsen has it on the angle right. Back down low, back to Koppel, and we got a foul on the drive along the baseline, as that's only going to be, that'll be a ball out of bounds. That's not going to call it a shooting foul, are they? As no, it'll be the ball out of bounds for the Pirates with just 13 ticks left here in the first half. Bowles throws it in deep as it comes into Nielsen. Nielsen gives it back to Brown. Over on the right side with 7 seconds on the clock. Bowles, not sure he knows the clock, comes back into the left corner. Brown forces the three, no good, and that's the way the quarter will end. Westside scored 12 points in the quarter, but they go to the break trailing by 10. It's 27-17 on the Les Schwab Tire Logan North scoreboard on this Bailey Beckstead Real Estate Team presentation of Preston Indian basketball on KACH and on mylocalradio.com. Stay tuned. The Level 10 halftime report is coming up right after this.
Level 10 Life provides skilled, one-on-one life coaching sessions to help you unlock your next level in life. Our trained professionals specialize in health, life, and career coaching. Book a free consultation today at level10lifecoach.com.
Are you looking to buy or sell a home but confused where to even begin the process? Come to the most trusted and longest established real estate group in Franklin County with Bailey Beckstead Real Estate Team.
We've been a proud part of this community since 1979 when my dad, Scott Beckstead, began here in Preston. Since our founding, we've come to know the importance of honesty and promoting a community of giving back. Contact me, Bailey Beckstead, and our team at Beckstead Real Estate for all your real estate needs, buying, selling, or renting.
Crumble Cookies, the nation's fastest growing cookie company, is here in the Cache Valley, offering freshly baked cookies for carryout, delivery, or curbside pickup. Just download the Crumble app or visit their website.
People oftentimes ask us, why do people from other areas of the valley or other parts of the state or drive so far to come here? And a lot of times I'll ask them, so why did you drive past several different dealers to come and buy your car here? And a lot of times they say, I just like the environment here. I like the low pressure. They don't play games. You guys are straightforward with me. You don't, trick me into buying something I don't want. We take care of people the way we want to be treated, and so they'll drive a ways to do that.
Bought my first truck from here in 1992 when I was 14 years old, and been buying trucks and a few cars ever since. I'm always referring friends, family, anybody I talk to West Motor Company.
We have a good time here, We have a great team of employees that we encourage them to have fun. Play at work is kind of one of our mottos.
West Motors will treat you like family.
WestMotorCompany.com.
With over 24 years of building multifamily and commercial projects across the Intermountain West, Procon stands apart as a leader in the custom framing industry, driven by the standard of delivering the highest level of customer service, high-quality work, and integrity. Procon is dedicated to building multifamily and commercial properties that exceed customer expectations. Visit online to see why Procon stands above the rest at buildprocon.com.
Back here to Bear Lake High School, as we're at halftime, and the Bear Lake Bears leading the Westside Pirates 27-17, as this is the Level 10 Life halftime show. Reach your next level in life with their life coaching sessions. Find out more at level10lifecoach.com. Well, for the Pirates, they found out once again tonight that the outside shooting ability of the Bear Lake Bears has really made the difference in the game. They've hit a number of shots from out beyond the three-point arc. Tyson Neal who has three three-pointers in the game to account for all of his points. Tyler Beresford has at least one, as well as does Brady Scholl. So the three-pointers are falling so far tonight for the Bears, and that's really been the difference because Westside has not been able to make very many shots. They've missed them from the outside, and they've missed a number of short little layup shots as well during the early part of the first quarter tonight, as well as they're able to get the ball down low, but they're not able to get the ball to fall in the first half for the Westside Pirates. So it's 27-17. In case you weren't with us earlier, the Lady Pirates winning their opening game at the state tournament as they win 48-44, which means they should play again tomorrow night about 7 o'clock, and you can hear that game exclusively on KACH as Cody Olson is in Boise, and we'll have that game for you tomorrow night. We'll take a timeout. We'll come back and look at the first half stats on this Bailey Beckstead Real Estate Team presentation of Preston Indian basketball on KACH and on mylocalradio.com.
Whether it's your vehicle, home, business, or even life, protecting the things that matter most shouldn't be left to chance. At Farm Bureau, the Smith Agency, everything that is important to you is important to us. That's why our office and agents are united to protect your future and give you peace of mind today. I'm Brittany Smith. As your local Farm Bureau agents, my husband Braden and I would love to customize and simplify plans that are unique to you and what you care about. Stop in today and see how Farm Bureau can make insurance simple for you.
Protecting buyers and lenders in Cache Valley for over 40 years, Northern Title is the trusted name in the tri-state areas of Idaho, Utah, and Wyoming. The staff at Northern Title in Preston protect you from unknown complications like access issues, unpaid taxes, hidden liens, or easement restrictions. Choose the right title company. Choose to close with Northern Title of Preston. Good deeds done daily. Call today at 208-852-5700.
If you're looking for someplace new as you head into your golden years, look into the tradition of quality designer homes built by Ralph's Construction in the Blue Sage Park area of Preston. Working in Phase 3 now, with Phase 4 starting soon, these homes can be built to a floor plan that you desire, or Ralph's Construction has other options that you're sure to fall in love with. Call today for more information, 435-232-1837. Now is the time to plan for the finest home of your lifetime. Ralph's Construction, 435-232-1837. So, welcome back here to Bear Lake High School as we take a look at the stats from the first half. First half stats brought to you by Farm Bureau Insurance, the Smith Agency. Don't leave the things that matter to you to chance. Call Farm Bureau Insurance, the Smith Agency today at 208-852-2364 or stop by the office at 33 South 1st East in Preston. For the Bear Lake Bears in the first half tonight, Taylor Beresford finished the first half with 7. Brady Scholl had 3. Tyson Neal finished the first half with 9. It was 3 points for Rhett Lloyd in the first half as well. Bryson Crane finished the first half with 5 overall. For the Westside Pirates in the first half, Parker Moser played briefly but did not score. Eli Brown hit 1 3-point basket in the half, and that's all he had was 3 points. It was Kobe Bowles who had 3 in the first half, 3 points for Garrett Robinson as well. Cash Wade finished the first half with 6, 2 points in the first half for Dylan Rouse for their total of 17. So, 2 quarters left here in the game tonight. Will they be playing on Saturday at home, or will they be waiting and go to the district championship game coming up next week? The next 2 quarters will certainly tell that story. The second half coming up. Stay with us on this Bailey Beckstead Real Estate Team presentation of Westside Pirate basketball. We'll go to the second half coming up right after this.
Level 10 Life provides skilled one-on-one life coaching sessions to help you unlock your next level in life. Our trained professionals specialize in health, life, and career coaching. Book a free consultation today at level10lifecoach.com.
When you are looking for breakfast, lunch, or dinner, but you want something that is ready to eat now, always stop at the Stokes Market Deli in Preston. With cold and hot cases, you can always find food that is fresh, hot, or cold. Sandwiches, soup, salads, deviled eggs, donuts, wraps, cheese trays, desserts, and a hot and delicious buffet. A meal out doesn't have to be at a restaurant. Come and enjoy something for everyone at the Stokes Market Deli today. 217 South State Street in Preston.
We all have those times in life where having insurance has been a great comfort in helping to make a bad situation better. Naylor Insurance takes pride in being that friend there to help you when you need it the most. Serving the community since 1978, Naylor Insurance is proud to represent a number of carriers to fit your insurance needs through Mutual of Enumclaw. Stop by our new location, 223 North State Street in Preston.
Well, we're about ready to move on to the third quarter of tonight's game. 27-17, Bear Lake leads after the first half. As tonight's game brought to you by Les Schwab Tires in North Logan. It's your one stop for tires, brakes, alignments, shocks, whatever you might need for your car. Stop in and see them. They're at 1986 North Main in North Logan. Tonight's game, the third quarter, brought to you tonight by our friends at Preston Auto Parts Car Quest. Remember to stop in. They have all the parts that you need for your car to keep your car or truck running strong. It's Preston Auto Parts, 17 South State Street in downtown Preston. So here we go. Start the third quarter. Bear Lake has the ball and a 10-point lead to start the quarter. Waiting. Oh, we got a little spot of moisture right in front of the Bear Lake bench. So trainer and assistant coaches and the officials over there checking on that. And see a lot of folks that made the trip up here from the Cache Valley to come up and see the game today. A lot of parents here with us. So here we go as they bring the ball in. Beresford into the front court. Gives it off as it comes to Carlson. Carlson goes back to Beresford. Now back to Scholl as they work their way across the top of the key. On the right side, it goes to Beresford. Doesn't take the shot, gives it back to Scholl, who brings it back to the top of the key. Bear Lake looking to win their 12th game in a row. Nice move down low as Scholl cuts between a couple of defenders and gets the layup. So full court pressure here against the Pirates as they get the ball in. Roufs will bring it up to the timeline. Now forward across, gives it to Nielsen. Back to Rouse. Runner in the lane is short. And it's tapped out. Comes to Beresford for the Bears. Quickly the other way. Lay it off to Neal. Three-pointer from the left side. That's no good. Rebound down inside. And it's Crane to just hit just a little touch to put it back in. They have the first 4 points of the half. And it's 31-17, a minute into quarter number 3. As Bowles whips it back over to Brown, who hits the three from the left corner. It's his second three of the game. And it leads 11, 31-20 on the Les Schwab Tire Logan North scoreboard. Scholl has it, top of the key. Back to Neal. Now back to Scholl again. Doesn't take the shot. He'll give it off to Beresford on the angle right. Get it back. Now back to Beresford again. He'll take the three and hit it. Look out. They're starting to get their legs under him now from distance as it's a 14-point lead at 34-20. Pirates get it up into the front court as it comes to Brown. Brown swings it back over to Bowles. Down low along the baseline. The shot there by Wade is no good. Rebound is off, taken by the Pirates, quickly up, by the Bears rather, quickly up into the front court. Scholl gives it off as it comes to Carlson on the angle left. Now back across court. Scholl has it again, wants to drive the baseline, goes around Roufs. Swing it all the way back into the left corner, back to Neal. Now back into the right corner as Scholl has it. Offensively, what they like to do is just spread the floor and make the defense chase the ball, as Westside in that 1-2-2 zone defense that they have, as they lose the ball momentarily as it comes back again to Neal. Neal will get it back to Beresford at the top of the key, and they'll set the offense up again. Bounce pass comes to Carlson at the free throw line. Kick it over on the right side. Scholl with another look at a three, wide open, and hits it again. 37-20. Westside trails by 17, and they want a timeout here on the floor. The timeout brought to you by Magnolia Road. Ladies, stop in for a new look at 27 South State Street in Preston. This is a Bailey Beckstead Real Estate Team presentation of Westside Pirate basketball on KACH and on mylocalradio.com. It's always refreshing to shop where you know you'll be appreciated. It's even better to know that you can get everything you need, quality parts at fair prices. The team at Preston Auto Parts CarQuest appreciates every customer. They work hard to make sure that you have the right part the first time, on time. Whether it's motorcycles, farm and ranch, lawn and garden, or car or truck parts, you can always get it all at Preston Auto Parts CarQuest. Stop in where you'll be treated like a friend. 17 South State Street, Preston. Well, Bear Lake has come out in the second half, and they're drilling the threes and opened the lead up to 17. It's 37-20. Bear Lake with the lead. The 17-point lead is their biggest lead of the game. So the ball will belong to the Pirates in the backcourt, as they will bring it up from there once they get the ball back in. 5:20 to play here in quarter number 3. So just mild pressure as Beresford in the backcourt as they get the ball up to the timeline. Into the front court now. It comes to Nielsen. Nielsen almost had it taken away. They do take it away as the ball comes to Crane, and the Crane loses the ball, taken away again by the Pirates. Quickly back up into the front court as their pass is deflected away there by Scholl, who got a hand on it and out of bounds. So Pirate ball on the far sideline, front court, as Bowles holding, finally hands it off as he gets it to Robinson standing right in front of him. We go under 5 minutes to play here in quarter number 3. Three-point attempt here by Robinson is good. Robinson hits it from straight away. He's got 6 in the game, and it's 37-23 as Crane splits the defense, loses the ball so he can't get a shot off. Comes back down into the left corner to Neal. Back outside, back to Carlson. Bring it back up top. Carlson gets it back, now down onto the right block. Swing it back outside again. Back over to Beresford on the angle left. Carlson turns at the elbow, back into the left corner. Three-pointer there by Neal. He hits another three from the corner. He's got a dozen, and it's 40-23. Back to a 17-point advantage again. Halfway through quarter number 3. Up into the front court. Robinson gives it off. Bowles has it there, and then a foul on the ball. I think they're going to call this on Beresford, and if it is, it'll be his first. It is. And that's also the first team foul of the second half against either team with 4:06 to play. So Robinson will get it in for Westside as it comes into Bowles exactly halfway through quarter number 3. Nielsen has it, bounce it down onto the right baseline. The pass deflected away there by Carlson as it goes out of bounds. Rhett Lloyd back into the game for Bear Lake as Brady Scholl will go back to the bench. 40-23 on the Les Schwab Logan North scoreboard. As the pass comes in to Ralphs. Ralphs goes down into the right corner to Nielsen. Try to bounce it down low, and it's off the hands of Bowles and out of bounds. So eventually another turnover here against Westside gives the ball back to Bear Lake again. So Beresford back up into the front court. Top of the key, swings it over onto the left side to Neal. Now back to Beresford, try to pass it inside. It's originally off one of the foot of a Pirate player, but Crane down there on the baseline to pick it up and able to make a little layup to make it 42-23. So Bear Lake opens the lead up a little bit more as Lloyd almost intercepts that pass, as Bowles has to go back in the backcourt and get it, which he can legally after it was touched. The layup down low by Wade is off the bottom of the rim. Very quickly, here comes the Bears again the other way as Beresford has it up into the front court. He'll hand it off to Crane, and we have a foul down low. Foul's going to go against Westside, as they're telling all of the Westside players to get back on until they're told to come into the game. As the foul goes against Cash Wade, that's his first. And the first against the Pirates in the second half, as Coppell, Brown, and Moser back into the game here for Westside. 3 minutes to play here in quarter number 3. 42-23, a 19-point lead. Back into the corner, in the left corner there. Now to get it back outside, lob it down low, back down on the underneath, as it is Wallington. He missed the first layup, and then he was fouled going back up. And he will go to the free throw line on the shooting foul. As Yvonne Kompel whistled for the foul. His second against the Pirates here in the second half. And Wallington's first free throw is good. That's his first point of the game. And it gives Bear Lake a 20-point lead at 43-23. Second shot is no good. Moser able to grab the rebound as he'll bring the ball back up into the front court. Robinson back outside as it comes there to Brown. Brown back to Robinson, top of the key. He'll look at a three. That was deflected when it left his hand. As Westside, the players on the floor looking for a foul. And Coach Brown over on the bench says, nah, it was tipped. So it'll be a deflected ball, and you'll stay with Westside underneath the basket here with 2:37 to play here in quarter number 3 as it comes into Coppell. Back out top to Moser. Over on the angle left, it comes now back inside. Moser's got a three from the right elbow. That's no good. Rebound is off to Bear Lake as Neal has it, gets it back up into the front court. Jordan Garbett into the game for the first time for Bear Lake. Comes back to Neal, top of the key, back over onto the right side, now back to Lloyd. Looks at a three, doesn't take it. Here's Scholl's got a three from the left side. That's no good. Wallington's got the rebound. Back to Lloyd again. Back outside. Lloyd's got another three, and that's good. Lloyd's got his second three of the game, and it's a 23-point lead, 46-23, as we go under 2 minutes to play here in the third. Coppell down the middle, little runner in the lane. That's no good. Wallington had it. That's deflected down low as the ball comes loose. Back to Wade, puts it up and in, and a foul. So Wade will go to the line to try to complete the three-point play as Wallington called for the foul. It's his first. Wade now with 8 points in the game will go. He'll shoot one free throw to try to get him just a little bit closer, and the free throw is good. Cash Wade now with 9 in the game, and it's 46-25. A 20-point lead once again for the Bear Lake Bears on the Les Schwab Tire Logan North scoreboard. Into the front court, Lloyd to Scholl. Plays catch with Lloyd right along the timeline. Now they get it in the front court as Scholl receives it there. Robinson pops way out on him. They get it back inside, back to Garbett. Back outside to Scholl. Gives it back on the left side, back to Neal. Doesn't shoot it. Back out top again to Scholl. Now back over on the right side. Scholl back to Neal. Wide open three from the left side. No good. As hustling to get the rebound there was Graves for the Pirates, as he'll hand it off to Moser back up into the front court. Bear Lake leads by 20 with 1:10 to play here in the third quarter. Brought to you by Preston Auto Parts CarQuest. Moser back top of the key, driving back down low. Great pass as the pass down low finds Ivan Coppell for the layup. Inside a minute, 46-28, back to an 18-point lead again for Bear Lake. Swing it back over onto the right side. Lloyd has it there. Gives it back to Neal. A free walk down the lane. His shot there is short. And the rebound pulled down by Graves with 41 seconds to play in the quarter as Robinson gets it back up into the front court. It comes to Brown on the left side. Try to throw it inside and have it stripped away, does Graves. Picked up there by the Bears as Lloyd gets it back up into the front court. Look out. Little collision down there in the left corner as Moser comes in trying to lock the ball away and knocked Scholl down. That'll be the first foul of the game on Moser and third against the Pirates here in the second half. Scholl back to the top of the key. 22 seconds left in the quarter. They'll hold for the last shot as they let the clock run down to 16. Westside comes out and double teams the ball out near the timeline. They take it away. It's a 3-on-1 break. Robinson stumbles and falls, and they're going to say he was knocked down, and the ball's going to stay with Westside. So Westside has the ball, front court, 7 seconds on the clock. As Robinson will bring it in from the baseline. Gets it into Graves in the corner. Back outside to Moser. 4, 3, 2, a three-pointer from the corner, and a foul on the shot as Garbutt's going to be nailed for the foul, and there's going to be 3 shots here coming up to Garrett Robinson at the free throw line. So the foul with 0.7 of a second left. Robinson will go to the line, and the first one's no good. Got a lot of students and little kids sitting right behind the basket in which the Pirates are shooting into. And, they're making noise and jumping and arms and legs, anything they can get up in the air. And the second one by Robinson is no good again. 46-28. Here comes his third and final free throw attempt. And that one is good. Robinson was 7 in the game. Ball comes into the backcourt. They throw it. It's going to be woefully short. And it's 46-29 on the Les Schwab Tire Logan North scoreboard as we go to quarter number 4. You're listening to a Bailey Beckstead Real Estate presentation of Westside Pirate Basketball on KACH and on mylocalradio.com. Fourth quarter coming up right after the break.
.5 FM KACH.
Hi, we're Braden and Brittany Smith with Farm Bureau Insurance, the Smith Agency.
We're Preston Proud and Idaho Strong.
Hi, I'm Jan Stone with Northern Title of Preston, and we are Preston Proud, Idaho Strong.
Hi, I'm Bill Chambers from North Stars Ultimate Outdoors, and we are Preston Proud and Idaho Strong.
Hi, I'm Jonathan Larson. I'm with HK Auto, and we are Dayton Proud and Idaho Strong.
We're Preston Proud, Idaho Strong, serving Franklin County and beyond.
Hi, my name is Penny Wright, born and raised in Preston. I am your local Medicare agent. I am here to give you the knowledge you need so you can make an informed and wise choice for your Medicare needs. Call me at 208-852-2367 if you're turning 65 or have any Medicare questions.
Well, we'll start the fourth quarter here as Westside will have the ball, and they trail 46-29 as Bear Lake trying to beat Westside for the third time this year. As they get it back into the front court, as Moser bounces it down in the corner to Brown, now back outside to Moser, free throw line extended right. Little runner in the lane, no good. Rebound by Graves, he puts that back up, that's no good. And then Graves climbs onto Crane's back from behind, and he's going to draw the foul. For Graves, that's his second. That's 4 now against both teams. Here as we start quarter number 4, just 20 seconds in. Beresford bounces the ball to Lloyd. Back to Beresford as they get it across the timeline. Skip pass goes through the hands of Lloyd and out of bounds. To a nice couple sitting in the front row. So Preston gets the ball back after the turnover. 17-point lead for Bear Lake. As we're here playing here in the fourth. Bad pass again. And once again, it's Lloyd to take the ball away. Lloyd runs over a man. And it's going to be a blocking foul down low as that's going to go against Robinson. Robinson second, team's fifth. Folks who made the drive over here from the Cache Valley area don't necessarily agree, as Tyler Brown turns around, looks at the guy yelling at the officials, and just kind of shakes his head at him, as the first free throw is good to make it 47-29. Moser comes out, and Colby Bowles back into the game. So here's Lloyd back to the free throw line again. Second one good again. Makes it 48-29. 19-point lead now for the Bears with 7:10 to play here in regulation, as Brown has it up into the front court here for the Pirates. To Robinson. Kick it back outside. It comes back there to Bowles. Bowles spins, top of the key, gives it back to Brown. Brown wiggles his way through the defense, try to get it down low to Graves, and then the Bears poke it away and now take it away as Carlson back up into the front court. Comes over to Crane, his three, no good from the right corner as Bowles goes to get it, and then a silly foul in the back court as Rhett Lloyd tried to wrestle the ball away from him in the back court and draws the foul. First one against Lloyd. That's 5 now against each side here in the second half. Dylan Ralph's back into the game for the Pirates. Brady Scholl back in as well. Also, Westside gets Owen Nielsen back in, as it will be Garrett Robinson who will come to the bench for a breather. 6:35 to play here in regulation as they get it up into the front court. Nielsen turns, gets it back. Little jumper by Wade in the lane. That's no good. Beresford has the rebound there. Quickly up into the front court as it comes back to Neal. Over on the left side, back to Scholl. Scholl gives it back to Neal. They lob it in the elbow. Now kick it all the way back outside. Scholl with a three from the left corner is too long. There's Rouse to gather in the air ball. And quickly, here comes the Pirates again back the other way as they get it to Eli Brown in the front court. Back to Ralphs. Into the left corner, it goes down to Wade. Wade's shot is deflected and taken away as Scholl picks it up. Lays it down low all the way for the layup is Crane, and he missed the layup. It was too easy, he missed it. As Bowles has the rebound. Comes to Ralphs in the front court. Eli Brown from the left corner, three, no good there. Ralphs taps it free, but taps it to the Bears. Beresford the other way, has his shot blocked. They're going to call it a tie-up as Westside got their hand on top of the ball. And it'll be a held ball, but it's going to stay with Bear Lake. 48-29 on the Les Schwab Tire Logan North scoreboard. Comes back into the Bears, swing it back to Beresford. Beresford finds himself in the paint, can't get a shot. Back out top, Scholl for the long three from straight away is no good. That bounces out of bounds as Rouse lets it go. 5.5 to play here in quarter number 4. Westside trails by 19 here tonight to the Bears. Brown back up into the front court. Comes back to Bowles. Bowles has it in the paint. Tries to lay it off to Rouse, and it's taken away as the pass was intercepted as Neal had it knocked away from behind. Brown pops the three and hits it, and a timeout quickly called by Coach Brown. So Eli with his third three of the game and a timeout called by Westside, as this is a 30-second timeout on the Bailey Beckstead Real Estate Team presentation of Westside Pirate Basketball on KACH and on MyLocalRadio.com.
In 1996, my father, Jay Moyle, started producing gourmet beef jerky in the foothills of Clifton, Idaho. Now, over 20 years later, Papa Jay's beef jerky is a staple of the Franklin County community. Family run since the beginning, the modern way of making jerky here at Papa Jay's is the old-fashioned way. Absolutely no shortcuts are taken in producing the finest quality and most delicious smoked meat you can find. Come over to Papa Jay's and bite into a tender, flavorful stick of Papa Jay's, and your view of jerky will never be the same. 10 South Main Highway, Clifton, Idaho.
Tonight's game brought to you in part by Procon Homes, building quality multifamily homes across the West. 48-32, a 16-point game with 5:09 to play. Ball belongs to the Bears in the backcourt. Quickly, they get it up in the front court as it comes to Carlson. He gives it back to Neal, now back out top to Scholl, who holds it there. Over onto the right side, now comes back to Scholl, back to Neal, now back to Scholl again, top of the key. Carlson comes up to the free throw line, turns, his shot is short, but right there is Carlson to grab it out of midair and put it back in. Or not Carlson, but rather Crane, rather. So here's full court pressure now put on by the Bears, who lead by 18 in the game, 50-32. Black gets it off as it comes there to Bowles, back to Brown, into the front court. Nielsen as they break the press, and Owen Nielsen gets the layup for his first points of the game. 50-34 on the Les Schwab Tire Logan North scoreboard. As again it comes back inside, Carlson has it, turns, doesn't shoot. Into the left corner, Beresford doesn't shoot either. Comes back to Carlson, lay it back down low. Crane there, missed the first layup, and the second one goes in. Crane's got 13 and the lead is 18. 52-34, 4 minutes to play here in regulation. Brown back to Bowles, back up into the front court. As they'll swing it around, Nielsen back over onto the left side. The three-pointer there from Brown is no good. Off, here comes the Bears again back the other way. Beresford up into the front court. Looks at the three, doesn't take it. Now all the way over to Neal on the right side. Skip pass comes back to Beresford on the left side. Looks inside again, nothing there. West side in that 2-3 zone defense, just daring them to shoot over the top. As Neal has it back. Carlson at the right elbow, kick it back over to Beresford. They're satisfied just taking 45 seconds or so in every possession and just let the clock run as Neal has it back outside as they get it back to Scholl. Back to Neal again, back inside to Carlson, back outside again. Again, no shot put on. Back out top, Scholl, back to Beresford on the left side. Beresford again just trying to run circles around people, and finally it's a 5-second count called against the Bears. Good defense by Nielsen as Beresford was just trying to run circles around him, make a monkey out of him. And finally the officials wake up and call the 5-second call. So we go under 3 minutes with that 18-point Bear lead. Rouse has it on the left side. It comes down low. Tried to pass it out of down low. There was Wade. Ball's loose, back down low. There's Rouse with the layup down low. Dillon's got 4 points in the game, and the lead back to 16 again. 52-36 on the Les Schwab Tire Logan North scoreboard. 2.5 to play here in the fourth. Let's see how long Bear Lake will hold it this time before they try to get a shot. As it comes back to Neal. Neal gives it back to Scholl. The West Side coaching staff is going nuts, saying that Neal stepped out of bounds. As now a foul from behind there by Eli Brown. So Brown draws the foul. That's his first, 6 now against West Side. That'll put them into the bonus. Brown comes out. Bowles comes out. They get Robinson and Moser back into the game. Dylan Rouse now out of the game as well. As they get the ball in, Carlson chases it back into the backcourt. Now gets it up into the front 47 feet. He's double teamed and a foul. Foul or a timeout? Well, looks like Bear Lake took a timeout instead. So we'll have a timeout here with 2:01. It's a 30-second timeout. And this timeout brought to you by Magnolia Road. Ladies, stop in at Magnolia Road and check out their selections available in most sizes. It's Magnolia Road on State Street in downtown Preston. North Stars Ultimate Outdoors is the best provider of power sport vehicles right here in downtown Preston. Vehicles and equipment from brand names that you know and trust, like Steel, Polaris, and Yamaha. Stop in and let us get you ready for your next adventure at North Stars Ultimate Outdoors. It's where the fun starts, 777 North State Street, Preston. .201 left in regulation. 52-36. Bear Lake leads. So it looks like Westside is going to move in the tournament, as they will move to play in Game 6, which will come up on Saturday night at 7 o'clock. As Beresford into the front court. Carlson, top of the key, holds it there. He'll give it back to Neal. Swing it back over to Scholl there again. Scholl gives it back to Neal. Neal back to Scholl, 1:40 to play. Scholl looking down both sides, probing, finally gets it off to Beresford on the right side, comes back across the top of the key, and a foul there by Moser as he runs over Carlson on the screen, and they're going to call the foul on Moser. Moser, his second, at 7 now on Westside. So coming up in that game on Saturday, they would play either Soda Springs or Aberdeen again. Both of those teams would be very tough matchups, as the free throw here by Carlson is an air ball. It's short, and that means he forfeits his second free throw attempt. So it stays 52-36 with 1:32 to play. So here comes Bowles back up into the front court. Bowles gives it off, as it's Compel who has it. Back again to Sage. Sage into the game for the first time. Cruz doesn't shoot, as the shot by Compel was blocked. Taken away by Bear Lake. They have it back with 1:10 to play here in the fourth quarter. As Scholl up into the front court. Swing it all the way back down low. Carlson has it on the left base. One bounce dribble from the left block. Put it up and in. Keaton Carlson with his first 2 points of the game, although he's figured very huge in the game. And the ball's taken away in the backcourt. Taken away again here by the Bears, as it comes back again to Neal. Neal swings it over back to Beresford. Back out top to Scholl. 40 seconds to play here in regulation. 18-point lead for Bear Lake. They run the baseline. They get it all the way back out now, back to the top of the key to Beresford. They look like they're satisfied just to continue to run the clock down like they have for about the last 3.5 minutes. As it comes back again to Neal. 23 seconds left in the quarter. As Scholl just will run around, he'll give it back to Beresford as they play keep away. They let the clock run out with 14 seconds to play, as it comes back to Beresford in front of their bench. Back out top to Neal with 9, 8, 7. The crowd starts to rise and applaud the victors indeed, as Bear Lake will win tonight. 54-36 the final. And for Bear Lake, they improve to 21-2 on the year as they win their 12th in a row, as they will advance to the district championship. And it remains to be seen who they will play. As for Westside, they will move to Game 5, which will be played Saturday night at 7 o'clock at a location and against a team yet to be determined. So the final score, Bear Lake Bears 54, the Westside Pirates 36. We invite you to stay tuned. The post-game shows coming up. This game is made possible through an agreement between Cook Brothers Broadcasting and is intended for the private, non-commercial use of our audience. Any rebroadcast of this game in whole or in part without the express written consent of Cook Brothers Broadcasting is strict.
Are you looking to buy or sell a home but confused where to even begin the process? Come to the most trusted and longest established real estate group in Franklin County with Bailey Beckstead Real Estate Team.
We've been a proud part of this community since 1979, when my dad, Scott Beckstead, began here in Preston. Since our founding, we've come to know the importance of honesty and promoting a community of giving back. Contact me, Bailey Beckstead, and our team at Beckstead Real Estate for all your real estate needs, buying, selling, or renting.
There's no better family activity than a night out at the movies. Worm Creek Opera House Theater on State Street in Preston is your local home for first-run family movies. The historic theater offers top-flight comfort, the coolest refreshments, and quality entertainment, all at family prices. Stop by the Worm Creek Opera House at 70 South State Street in downtown Preston. For tickets, showtimes, and a list of upcoming attractions, go to wormcreek.org.
Across the FM airwaves, we're heard at 105.5. On the far-reaching AM dial, we're at 1340. And on the internet at mylocalradio.com. Wherever you find us, we are KACH, Preston, Smithfield, Logan.
Well, welcome back here as tonight's game wraps up with the Bear Lake Bears picking up a 54-36 win tonight over the Westside Pirates. They beat the Pirates for the third time this year and advanced to the district championship game. That comes up in the middle of next week, next Tuesday, as that would be here, as they are the number one seed in the district tournament. For the Westside Pirates, as they see their record go to one game below 500, as they are now 11-12 overall on the year. They will move to the consolation side of the bracket. And if I figure things correctly, that game, no matter who they play, should be at Westside Saturday night. As they beat Aberdeen the other night, that would give them the advantage. Aberdeen's the number 2 seed in the tournament, and Aberdeen is playing the number 4 seed Soda Springs tonight. So whoever wins that game, by my calculations, would come to Westside and play on Saturday night. And if that holds true, that matchup would be at 7 p.m. at Westside High School. We're listening to KACH. We'll give you the exact matchup and location of the game tomorrow morning once the other games are decided on the night. So Westside comes up short tonight. They lose 54-36. We'll take a timeout. When we come back, we will look at the scoring from tonight's game. We'll do all that as we continue right after this. This is a Bailey Beckstead Real Estate Team presentation of Westside Pirate Basketball on KACH and on mylocalradio.com. If you're looking for someplace new as you head into your golden years, look into the tradition of quality designer homes built by Ralph's Construction in the Blue Sage Park area of Preston. Working in Phase 3 now, with Phase 4 starting soon, these homes can be built to a floor plan that you desire, or Ralph's Construction has other options that you're sure to fall in love with. Call today for more information, 435-232-1837. Now is the time to plan for the finest home of your lifetime. Ralph's Construction, 435-232-1837.
Webb Funeral Home is proud to be the leading provider of funeral services in northern Cache Valley, including southeast Idaho, for almost 100 years. We are a full-service mortuary offering the highest quality services with very affordable pricing. We have plans to meet everyone's budget, from traditional funeral services to graveside services and cremation options. We gladly provide free insurance coverage review, quality headstones and monuments, as well as funeral transcriptions. Let us answer any questions you might have by calling us at 208-852-0533. Webb Funeral Home, a trusted name in funeral service since 1925.
Are you looking to buy or sell a home but confused where to even begin the process? Come to the most trusted and longest established real estate group in Franklin County with Bailey Beckstead Real Estate Team.
We've been a proud part of this community since 1979 when my dad, Scott Beckstead, began here in Preston. Since our founding, we've come to know the importance of honesty and promoting a community of giving back. Contact me, Bailey Beckstead, and our team at Beckstead Real Estate for all your real estate needs, buying, selling, or renting.
Welcome back here to the Ralph's Construction postgame report. As remind you that the Westside girls played earlier this evening in their opening game of the state tournament. They had to go to overtime, but they're able to beat Ryrie by the final score of 48-44, and they will play, by the best of my recollections, tomorrow night at 7 o'clock, and you'll be able to hear that game live with Cody Olson here on KACH tomorrow night. No internet for that game tomorrow night. So this is back to the Ralph's Construction post-game report, building homes in the Blue Sage area of Preston. Call for more information at 435-232-1837. All right, let's look at the scores from the game here in tonight. First for Westside, as Parker Moser played but did not score in the game. Eli Brown hit 3 threes in the contest and finished with a total of 9 points. Kobe Bowles had 3 in the game. Garrett Robinson finished with 7. It was Cash Wade with 9 in the game. Owen Nielsen finished with a pair. Dylan Rouse had 4 in the game, was in foul trouble a good part of the game, so didn't really play a whole lot. And Ivan Campbell finished the game with 2. For the Bear Lake Bears, Tyler Beresford had 10 in the game as he reached double figures. Brady Scholl finished with 8. It was Tyson Neal had 12 as he was burying the threes from the outside all during the game tonight. Jordan Garbett played briefly, didn't score. Rhett Lloyd finished the game with 8. Bryson Crane had 13 to lead all scorers in the game. Keaton Carlson had 2 and 1 point tonight for Ridge Wallington. 54-36 the final. We'll take a timeout and wrap it up from here at Bear Lake coming up right after this.
Whether it's your vehicle, home, business, or even life, protecting the things that matter most shouldn't be left to chance. At Farm Bureau, the Smith Agency, everything that is important to you is important to us. That's why our office and agents are united to protect your future and give you peace of mind today. I'm Brittany Smith. As your local Farm Bureau agents, my husband Braden and I would love to customize and simplify plans that are unique to you and what you care about. Stop in today and see how Farm Bureau can make insurance simple for you.
If you're looking for someplace new as you head into your golden years, look into the tradition of quality designer homes built by Ralph's Construction in the Blue Sage Park area of Preston. Working in Phase 3 now, with Phase 4 starting soon, these homes can be built to a floor plan that you desire, or Ralph's Construction has other options that you're sure to fall in love with. Call today for more information, 435-232-1837. Now is the time to plan for the finest home of your life. Ralph's Construction, 435-232-1837. Crumble Cookies, the nation's fastest growing cookie company, is here in the Cache Valley, offering freshly baked cookies for carryout, delivery, or curbside pickup. Just download the Crumble app or visit their website. All right, so Westside comes up a little short here this evening as the Bear Lake Bears able to pick up the win 54-36. So they will place at 7 o'clock. I believe the game will be at home on Saturday. I will have the game for you as Cody will still be in Boise with the girls at the state tournament because they're guaranteed now a game on Saturday with their win in overtime tonight over the Ryrie Bulldogs. That game would start with the pregame show from Boise about 6:45 on Saturday night. That game will be on KACH radio only. Over on the website at mylocalradio.com, we will have tomorrow night, we will have the Preston Indians on the road as they go to take on the Pocatello Thunder in Game 3 of their district tournament. And that game will be live starting with the pregame show around 6:35 tomorrow night. You'll be able to hear that on mylocalradio.com with a complete replay following the Westside girls game from state. That's all coming up tomorrow night. So that'll wrap it up from here at Bear Lake. Until then, as the executive producer of Preston Indian Sports and here on KACH is Val Cook. Our associate producer is Cody Olson. Special thanks to John Beverly back in the studio, and we will leave it there until tomorrow night. Until then, from here at Bear Lake, the Bear Lake Bears knock off the Westside Pirates tonight by the final score of 54-36. Until then, have a good night and a great weekend, everybody.
The proceedings have been a wholly owned production of mylocalradio.com and Cook Brothers Broadcasting, no portion of which may be used without written consent from Old West Media Incorporated. Thank you for joining us on this production of Westside Pirate Athletics on mylocalradio.com. Until next time, go Pirates!